Wall Street Journal, U.S. economy, basic costs are squeezing families. Healthcare, cell phones are eating up income, leaving less for things like movies and clothes. You know what healthcare costs, according to this story, since Obama are up 24%. Between 2007 and 2013, healthcare costs are up 24%. And they are expected to continue growing at a modest pace. That is incredible. And that's just one story. Here we have from thehill.com, GAO, biggest insurers flourishing under Obamacare. And this is called a blow to the Obama administration. 3 companies hold 86% now of the individual market that Obamacare destroyed. The private sector health insurance market was targeted by Obamacare to wipe it out, basically, because Obama eventually wants the government to be the only place anybody can go to get insurance. But it can't happen overnight. As Obama admitted to his union buddies, these things are going to take maybe 10, 15 years. Single payer, 10 to 15 years. So you have to do it incrementally so people don't notice it until it's too late to do anything about it. Health insurance giants are eating up a bigger slice of the marketplace in most states, despite intense efforts under Obamacare to increase competition, which that's a bogus premise because there's nothing about Obamacare that creates competition. But thehill.com is just regurgitating what they've been dictated. This is asinine. Who in the world, of all the things to believe that Obamacare does, is increase competition? Obamacare destroys competition. By definition, that's how it works. Now, they might be giving lip service. I'm sure as Obama talks about it like he does everything else. Obama talks conservatism when he talks economics, when he talks jobs. He talks mild conservative. He talks the American dream, hard work, getting what you want. That's what it takes. But we got more people not working than ever before. Labor force participation rates at an all-time high. And you got more people working part-time hours than ever before. Yet he's out there talking all this big game about economic growth and so forth and a recovery that isn't happening. So he might give lip service to competition as it's going to lower prices, but there aren't any price reductions going on. Prices for healthcare up 24% the last 6 years. The 3 largest insurance companies, private sector insurance companies, held an average of 86% of customers in the individual market last year. That's up from 83% in 2010 when Obamacare was passed. This according to a Monday report from the Government Accountability Office. The biggest companies held at least 95% of all customers in nearly 12 states, including Alabama, Iowa, Kentucky, and New Jersey. And it says here in the Hill.com story that the findings are a blow to the regime, which has touted lower costs and more options for millions across the country under the health care. Who has been smoking what? How can you even write that? It was never going to lower costs, and it was never going to expand options. Lower costs and more options? What the hell are more options? You go to healthcare.com. What? This is mind-boggling to me. Maybe it ought not be because I know how bogus this is. But this gets... Obviously, these people had a story dictated to them by somebody, and they just acted as stenographers and typed it up. And the regime's acting all disappointed here that 3 companies hold 86%. That just means it's going to be easier to wipe out this sector when the time comes. You're only dealing with getting rid of 3. If you get rid of 3 companies and you've created a market of 86% for the government providing health insurance, this is made to order for the regime. This is great news for them. So what's happened here is, in the private sector insurance market, 86% of all policies are written by 3 companies. That's perfect for when the day comes to eventually wipe them all out. All you got to do is get rid of 3 companies instead of 303. And the insurance companies know it. They're just trying to get rich while they can before they are eventually erased from the equation.